You can see all the seating there. Get all kinds of musicians, bands, and orchestras. Also the Marriott Marina in the back there. There's 500 slips available. I should say available to be used. But there is definitely a waiting list for availability. And then the twin Marriott mirrored towers as well. Then coming up here on the right side of the north shore there that we were talking about. And then we got a real nice park area here at the north of Embarcadero Park. And then the red roof tile buildings up there, up a little farther. That's where the old car ferry days used to operate from, which ended back in 1969. And now at Seaport Village, where several million people each and every year make it a point to come out and enjoy this wonderful facility. There's 50 very nice, unique shops. Fun for all ages. It's only about an 8 to 10 minute walk from where we tie up at. So really nice little walk. You come down here along the tree line, and next thing you know, you're having yourself a grand old time. Just up ahead of that is Tuna Harbor, where some of the commercial fishing fleet reside. Tuna Harbor, named after the American tuna fishing fleet that operated here in San Diego from about the 1880s all the way to the mid-1990s. San Diego was the home base here and the world leader for the tuna fishing fleet. It was basically the tuna fishing capital of the world. Starkist, Bumblebee, Chicken of the Sea, Van Camp, and a few others were based here, and also in San Pedro a little bit to the north. See remnants of some of the fishing vessels, nets and traps and so forth here, depending on the season of the fishery. And also a great wrapping things up here in view of CBN number 41, the USS Midway, now the Midway Magic Museum. The Midway has a lot of history. It's a retired aircraft carrier which operated from 1945 to 1992, the longest active aircraft carrier of the 20th century. Celebrating its 10th year of as an active museum here for the San Diego Maritime Museum, bringing in over 1 million visitors each and every year for the past 3-4 years. So going very strong, doing very well. Open from about 9 to 5. And you get some discount tickets at our Hornblower ticket booth. And we highly recommend going out because it is a very memorable, exciting experience for all ages. And there are some amenities on board with restroom facilities, of course, a couple of cafes if you want to take a break, get something to eat or drink. Very relaxing. And also an amazing gift shop as well. And 95% of the ship is open to the public, so definitely you will have a very memorable, amazing experience there at the Midway Magic Museum. Back in its day, they had a crew of about 4,800 personnel, about 63 aircraft on board, diesel powered, non-nuclear, and it was a very unique ship of its kind because it was actually supposed to be completed as a battleship, but due to a very unique story, there was an admiral that decided that we needed an aircraft carrier because we had lost towards the end of World War II several aircraft carriers in the South Pacific within a couple of days span, and he was kind of tapping his foot and kind of brainstormed, and the idea came to mind, hey, this will work. It's long enough. And they ended up extending the side plate shielding of the hull a little bit higher, added the flight deck, the superstructure, and there you go. An aircraft carrier was born. Nicknamed the Rough Rider because the hull was not supposed to be, if you're familiar with the hull of a battleship, take a really close look, and the remnants is still there of the battleship hull design.